Hi, and welcome to ChannelShip.com, your sports world on demand. I'm Rob D'Amico alongside Michele Rahal. And to the Junior Nation, stop your crying, will you? You bunch of baby sissies. Yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch got into it, but Kyle Busch is the NASCAR show right now. Yes, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the NASCAR favorite. I get all that, but I look at Kyle Busch. Being from Vegas, I'm going to start calling him Mr. Vegas because he's putting on one hell of a show. Most people would call him arrogant, a pompous ass, a spoiled brat, SOB, a punk, maybe even a few choice words that we can't say here on the air. But I like it, and I don't mind it, and as long as he can back it up, good for him.
Well, you know what? I mean, the best analogy that I can possibly bring to that is Muhammad Ali. Run your mouth, but if you can back it up, too damn bad. You can back it up, so it's perfectly legitimate. As far as Kyle Busch is concerned, I think the guy has got a feeling of entitlement that has gone overboard. He's winning, and he thinks he can do no wrong. Lewis Hamilton, Formula One, I think the same thing has happened there. Thinks he can do no wrong, now he's finding himself mid-pack. Different story, granted. Now, in the Dale Jr. Nation, on that whole scene, come on, folks, you have got to get a life. You cannot put all your hopes and dreams on Dale Jr. Dale Jr., as far as I'm concerned, in that crash that we saw, the way you get around Richmond and the way you pass is if you're on the outside, you pinch the guy who's down low, and that's exactly what he did. And did I see Kyle Busch move up a little bit? Yeah. But so what? He lost a little bit of the front end. He was driving hard. It was hard racing. Too damn bad, Junior Nation. Sorry to hear it, but he got crashed. That's the way it goes.
That is two tough drivers going for a lead at the end of a race for the checkered flag. There was no doubt. That was awesome. I got to give props to Dale Jr. for getting out of that car and being very mature about the situation. He said all the right things, because let's flip the scenario. What would that have been? We wouldn't have this conversation right now because no one would care, because Dale Earnhardt Jr., after a 2-year winless streak and a drought, finally gets into victory lane. No one would have said a word if he punted Kyle Busch out of the way. Now, I would have liked to see if Kyle Busch would have handled himself the same way, being mature and saying the right things after the interview after the race. I don't think it would have been the same.
He was, let's face it, you at one point said to me, you said, hey, they're going into the hauler and they're saying, good job, boys, good job. Well, in that interview, that right after the race, what happened? He was so sheepish it wasn't even funny. He was like, I apologize. It was just hard racing. A totally different Kyle Busch than we saw when he was jumping on Stephen Wallace in the nationwide race. So I think that they really did. It's one of two things happened. Either he got his ass slapped in the hauler, or he was afraid for his life because of the Junior Nation. The people that I think are misplaced, the ones with the shaved 88 in their back.
What do you think? Send us a video. All you got to do is log on to ChannelShip.com, hit the upload button. For Michele Rahal, I'm Rob D'Amico. Thanks for watching.